friends, what's up? So before we get started in this video, I just wanted to say a huge thank you and give you all a super big virtual hug for all the love and support that you guys showed me in the last video I posted. I didn't want to post another video without saying thank you and telling you guys how much it means to me that I got so many supportive comments on that video, because I was actually very scared and very nervous to post it, but I'm so glad I did. So thank you guys so much. Today's video is going to be a video on a super fall AF makeup, okay? The only good thing about fall is the fact that you can wear dark lips and, you know, all that jazz. So otherwise the weather and everything sucks. I basically show you guys how to get this look and like my favorite fall go-to makeup and stuff like that. So I hope you guys enjoy it. And now, without talking any more than I normally do in videos, let's get right into it. Let's get into this, shall we? I'm gonna start off with my Farsali. This is the Skin Tune Blurring Primer. I've already used this one time and I wasn't sure if I liked it or not, so I'm gonna use it one more time. It smells like cucumber. It smells delicious. Like, I feel like if I had a salad that smelled like this, I'd be super happy. I have my booster juice. I hate bananas. I think I've mentioned this to you guys, but I get the bananas away from booster juice and it's so freaking good, you guys. Manal also hates bananas and I got her to try this one and now she gets it all the time. So for foundation, I'm gonna use some OG favorites of mine. This is the Tarte Amazonian Clay foundation. I remember this was like one of the first foundations I bought that was so freaking full coverage. So this is in the color Medium Tan Honey, and usually in all Tarte foundations I'm medium honey. Okay, if you guys see the glue and shit for my wig, just ignore it, okay? So what I like to do with this foundation, because it's so thick, I take a brush like this. This is the Bdellium Tools number 953. Bdellium Tools has really good freaking brushes, and then I literally just take it all and I push it into the brush, and then I do circular motions with this and apply it onto my face like that. And I feel like this helps sheer out the product a little bit because it's so freaking thick, but it also helps me blend it in a lot better. I feel like with thick foundations, if you put it on with a beauty blender, it doesn't really blend out the best. Then I'll go in with a beauty blender and then I just dab it out. I'm really not ready for winter. It like makes me so depressed, and our winters here last for like 8 months. It's so crazy. We don't even really have a spring because our spring is still really cold. So I think I'm happy with the coverage. I am going to use a powder foundation after to set it all, so I think this is good. For brows, I'm going to use my Foolproof Brow Powder. As always, I use number 5. I can't believe I haven't even hit pan in this yet because I use this like crazy. Like actually every single time I do my makeup. But I just use this. I usually mix both colors and then I just use it to fill in everything. And once again, for fall, I think like bold eyebrows, they look nice. I like this powder because you can build it up, and also with powders, if you're like someone that really messes up your brows easily, powders are so much easier to kind of clean up. It's not that big of like a deal if you mess up a powder or get it out of the line of your brows. You can easily clean it up. This is the Benefit 24-Hour Brow Setter, and this is literally glue for your eyebrows, but it doesn't leave your eyebrows feeling like crunchy or crispy. If you have long eyebrow hair like mine, you like seriously need a brow gel, because then your hair gets everywhere and sometimes the eyebrows hair will fall and then it'll ruin your picture and you can't really face tune it out. So then I'm gonna go in with my NYX. This is an orange correcting concealer, as you can see, and I like to use this under my eyes because I have some serious dark circles under my eyes and I hate when I put on concealer, and because of the blueness of my under eyes, the concealer ends up looking like kind of grayish. It doesn't look nice. So an orange concealer helps a lot. Sometimes I put it over my lids, but I'm not really going to today. Then for concealer, I'm gonna go in with my Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Sculpting Concealer. I really like this. So normally I use the color Natural Beige. Today I'm gonna use Light Beige because going with that same fall theme, like I really like when the center of the face is super like bright. I'm gonna take this down kind of like this today. Normally I don't take it that far down, but I want it to be super bright. We're gonna blend this out with a beauty blender. If you guys know how to clean beauty blenders, can you let me know? Because I swear I clean my beauty blenders and they always just look dirty and nasty. And also, I've mentioned this before, every time I do my concealer, I don't press super hard under my eye because I feel like that takes away some of the product. So then I'm actually going to bake today. I know I haven't been baking for a while, but I'm going to use my Huda Beauty banana bread powder, and I'm just going to pop this right under the eye. For the rest of my face, I'm going to use the Too Faced. This is the Cocoa Powder foundation powder, and I love it so much. I've hit pan. I need to go get myself a new one, and it's like a really good full coverage foundation powder. So I'm going to take some of this and just pop this all over my face, just avoiding the under eye where we're baking. Next, we're going to bronze our face. And I know I keep using this in every freaking tutorial, you guys, the Marc Jacobs bronzer, but I just can't stop using it. It's such a freaking good bronzer that, like, I don't think I'm gonna stop using it anytime soon. I really don't. Normally for bronzer, I put it all over my face and like with a big brush, but I'm gonna use kind of an angled brush like this today and try to be more precise with it. Nothing's still too precise. And this wig makes my forehead look super small, so I'm not gonna take the bronzer all the way up to my forehead. So I'm gonna use my MAC Oh Darling, which is in here because it broke, but I still have it and it's still in pieces in this little container. So I'm gonna dip my brush into this and use it. I have to go buy myself a new one. Literally, it's right there. So stupid. I'm gonna grab it and then just put it on here. Then we're gonna go for blush. Okay, so my favorite, obviously you guys know my favorite part of any look is blush, but the good thing about fall, you guys, because it's cold outside, I love to put little more than I normally put. You wanna look like you have like frostbites on your cheek. I know it sounds really weird, but you want it to be like nice and pink and flushy, and you want to put a little bit on your nose. Wait, so I'm going to go into my Tarte. I can't find that blush book that I used to love, so I'm going to go in with my Tarte, this little thing, and I'm going to mix in the pink. So I'm going to mix in this color here, and I'm going to mix it with the orange, and I'm going to be pretty generous with this and just put it right at the apples of the cheeks. Now I know that is a lot because even I think that's a lot. So I'm gonna go in with a beauty blender and kind of just blend it out. And the thing with blush, you guys, is that I don't know if you guys noticed this, but blush will fade like as the day goes on. So I always like to start off with a lot of blush, and then I know that it'll like eventually fade out. I just feel like in the winter time, you can get away with wearing a lot more makeup than you would in the summer because it's cold, so your makeup's not gonna melt off and start looking cakey or droopy or anything. And most of the time you're indoors, and I feel like indoor lighting complements full coverage makeup a lot more because it's usually more dim. Sunlight always like shows all your imperfections and shit, you know? For the eyes, I like to keep it very simple, especially if I'm gonna have a bold lip. I don't want there to be too much going on because I feel like it takes away from the look that you're trying to achieve. So basically what I'm gonna do for my eyes, we've done this so many times before. Grab a fluffy brush, grab the bronzer you used, and take the fluffy brush with the bronzer and just kind of carve out your crease a little bit and nothing too crazy. And I'm not gonna do a liner because same reason, I just want the focus to be my lips. So I don't want to put on liner either. So I'm basically just gonna put on lashes. And these are the lashes that I've been using, and honestly, I can't remember where they're from. I wish I could, and I want to say they might be the Baddie Bee lashes, but I actually cannot confirm with you guys, so I apologize. But they're just basically one of those lashes that kind of taper out. They start off shorter, and then they do kind of like a cat eye situation. I really like to use the Rimmel Lash Accelerator. I feel like the brush on this is perfect for bottom lashes. It doesn't make it too clumpy. It separates the lashes. It doesn't get it too wet. Like, it's just a perfect brush. So I have a few options. Let me see which one we're gonna do. So I have this one, which is a MAC liquid lipstick, and this is called High Drama. This is High Drama. Then I have the Too Faced Peach Kiss lipstick in Love is a Battlefield. So that's the Too Faced one. This is a lot more on the purple side. And then I have this one called Drunk Dial. That's too purpley. I think I'm gonna go with this. Dark lipstick, so it takes me forever to put it on because I'm so scared I'm gonna mess it up. So I make sure to take my like sweet ass time. So then what I'm gonna do, just to add a little bit of dimension, I'm gonna go in with the Too Faced, the purple lipstick that I had showed you guys, this one here, and I'm gonna just dab this in the center of my lip. and it's just gonna add like a very slight contrast in the center of my lip. Okay guys, well that's it for the look. Before you guys ask, this top is from Fashion Nova. I got it from them, I want to say like 3 weeks or so ago, so it should still be on the website. I'm not too sure. I hope you guys have the same thinking when it comes to fall as I do, with like a super full face and like a bold lip. That's what I like to do. Let me know what your favorite fall lip color is down below, because I'm always down to try a new one. Especially now that I have the wig, I can wear a lot more lip colors than like I normally would be able to wear with red hair, you know what I mean? Yeah, definitely let me know. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!